Kyle, the playoffs get underway in just a few days' time. First of all, how are you feeling heading into them?
Yeah, excited. Really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to see what we have to offer. We're in a great position. We deserve what we've got to get here. So yeah, exciting times and looking to give it our all and hopefully it's a good outcome.
County's first season in League One in 14 years. They haven't played in the Championship since 2002. How big an achievement would promotion be this season, particularly when you consider it's quite a new squad that was put together in the summer?
Yeah, massive. I mean, we keep reiterating how big of an opportunity this is. The step up from League One to the Championship, it could change everyone's lives. So yeah, we know the position we're in. We've worked hard to get here, and it'd be an amazing achievement. Obviously, we signed a lot of new players in the summer. It takes time to gel and get to know one another, and we've had to overcome a lot of hurdles along the way. So yeah, we deserve this opportunity that we've put ourselves in, and I keep saying to lads, let's make the most of it.
Touch briefly on Saturday's game, another win coming from behind. You obviously won't want to keep having to do that, but there seems to be a real belief in the squad right now that will serve you well going into the...
Yeah, it's only going to help us out that. Obviously, we don't want to go a goal down. Usually when we score first, we seem to get a result. So if we can get an early goal, you can see a massive difference as a team. But then it's been great over this last month or so to see us bounce back and get results. Obviously, it's not ideal going a goal down, but it shows that resilience we've got and that determination to keep going no matter what. And obviously going into these massive games, it's going to help us out massively.
Is that something you've spoken about and worked on as a group in terms of, I suppose, that mentality and reacting to going a goal down? Because it's something that seems to have developed as the season's gone on.
Yeah, I think halfway through the season we had sort of a chat about it. The manager spoke to us a few times about it. We've not really done well over the last couple of years when we do go a goal down. So as a leadership group, we've gone through that, and as a squad as well, and just spoke about everything in general. And I think it's helped us massively over these past few weeks, just having a sit down and chat about it. And as you can see, the team doesn't give up and won't go out without trying. So no, lots of positives to take from it. And like I say, going into these games, it'll help us.
Still only 28, but you are one of the more experienced players in this county squad, obviously captain the side at the weekend. Do you maybe feel that responsibility to help some of the younger players who are maybe experiencing playoffs for the first time in their careers?
Yeah, of course, not only myself, as the likes of obviously Ollie Norwood, you've got Ben, who's even lads that aren't involved. So no, everybody's got the part to play, but obviously out there, we've been through that, and it's not easy. It can be a confidence thing, and you've just got to stay focused and just go out there like it's another game, really. Obviously, there's a lot on the line, but I feel with what we've got within this group, it can go all the way. So, no, I'm excited, and hopefully we can get the job done.
You played at this level early in your career with Scunthorpe, but back in League One for the first time in 6 years. How have you found it?
Yeah, I've said before, the lads asking about it, and I said, to be honest, the top half down, there's not much difference from the bottom half down, obviously you've got your sides like your Birminghams and big clubs like that who you can see a difference with, but no, I've loved it, I've been relishing it, and obviously to do it with this club, it's been great, and like I said before, hopefully there's more promotions to come with my time here.
Individually, 13 goals as well, which is a healthy return, but 8 assists as well. How pleased are you with that particular statistic?
Yeah, happy. Obviously the way I play, I like to contribute and give others goals. Obviously, I'm trying to build a good relationship with all the strikers we've got here. We've got good strength and depth. But like I say, it's not over and it's not a job done yet. So obviously, if I can keep helping out in that way, great. But yeah, the main goal for me is the promotion, and that's what we're desperate to get.
In terms of your strike partners, just a quick word on Benno, another goal from him off the bench on Saturday. How impressed have you been with him?
No, brilliant. I'd like to say surprised, but not, because in the training sessions you see him, he gets an opportunity, he takes it, and that just shows the level of quality. He's been showing that in the games. Obviously, he's still young, he's got a lot to learn. Obviously, me and the likes of the other strikers can help him out with that, and the staff. But he's in a good place at the minute, and hopefully him and others can be the difference for us going into these games.
Another stat for you, Saturday was your 50th appearance of the season, more than any player in the squad. So you're probably the best person to ask this. When you think back to August, the start of the season, how much do you think this team has grown and developed from then to now?
Yeah, massively. Like I say, it's a young group, but we've worked on things and gone through things week by week, month by month, and you can see it gradually getting there. So that's credit to the staff, credit to the players, and like I say, we deserve this opportunity where we've got to. So yeah, it's great to see, and I still think even though we're at this stage of the season, there's a lot more to come from this group. Hopefully, come the end of the season, it can stay together. But if we achieve something great, it'll just be an amazing feeling, and yeah, it's one of those that you get one of them days that you won't ever forget. So yeah, just excited, and let's hope we can do it.
Results-wise, you're going into the playoffs on your best run of the season. Do you feel that as players? Do you feel like you've almost peaked at the right time over the last couple of months?
I think you could say that. I think it's good building momentum into these games. Obviously, like we said earlier, it's not ideal going goals down and then having to come back into the games, but it shows, like I said before, good resilience, good determination and grit and strength, not just physically but mentally as well. And these games test people in all those aspects. So I think, like you say, we're in a good place. We don't get too high, we don't get too low, but we know what's needed to be done as a group, players and staff, and everybody will sacrifice a lot and do whatever it takes to hopefully get that job done, as I say.
But regardless of what does happen over the next few weeks, how proud are you of what's already been achieved this season? Are you ahead of maybe where you maybe expected to be at this stage?
Yeah, 100%. We keep saying that to the players. In a sense, we've sort of got nothing to lose, but now we're in this position. We've got to give it everything and give it our all. Like I say, if we can make Stockport County a championship club next season, you'll write your names in the history book, sort of thing. So that's the goal, and I think everybody realises that in there, and knows what it can take and what needs to be done. So no, like I say, we keep level-headed and we focus on what needs to be done, and prep and do and plan all the right things for the game at the weekend.
And moving on to that game and Leyton Orient, often cagey affairs, these first legs, aren't they? What are you expecting going into that game on Saturday?
Yeah, that's it. I think these playoff games, everybody's at nerves, doesn't like to take a risk. So I keep saying to the lads, it's obviously a massive game, but you've got to try and treat it as it is another game. But yeah, obviously the away tie for us, we want to be solid, compact, not make it easy for them, but also go there to win. Like, if we go up ahead, brilliant. But like I say, you can't get too carried away. Obviously, you've got to play the games over both legs. But no, we'll plan right for it. They've been a good side on a good run recently, so we know what to expect from them. But yeah, we'll be ready for it, and I'm sure there'll be a good following down there to help us out as well.
Yeah, 6 wins in a row for Orient. They obviously came to Edgeley Park and won earlier in the season. You went there a few months ago and won. It feels like a game where both sides are going to be going into it full of confidence.
Yeah, both teams are in good form. I've played against them numerous times over the years, and they've always been a difficult side to play against, even more so in this situation and circumstance. So, no, like I say, the staff are great. We'll prep and do everything, cover all our tracks on them, do a lot of work on the grass, obviously, to a T. The manager, he's brilliant at that. So yeah, we'll go at this and totally attack it as a squad and as a group, and perform what needs to be done.
Last time County were in the playoffs, you obviously had to watch on from the sidelines through injury. How difficult was that for you, and how much does that motivate you to go out there and make the difference this time round?
Yeah, somebody funny enough said that to me the other day, and these opportunities don't come around often, so you've got to make the most of them. So yeah, I'm totally dedicated for this opportunity, and I'll give it my all, as will all the players. And as I say, it doesn't come around often, so you can put your name in those history books of Stockport County getting into the championship, and that'll be perfect for me.
And just finally, we've seen people and businesses in Stockport respond already to the club's Paint It Blue campaign, getting behind you and the lads. How important is it, I suppose, as players to feel not just the fan base but the whole town right behind you over the next couple of weeks?
Yeah, no, me and the lads spoke about that and we've seen it, which is great, and it shows the town, the area and the people what it's all about. And I know everybody loves football, but if you can bring everybody together in that aspect and create a bigger picture for Stockport, then fantastic. So no, we really appreciate the support and everybody getting behind us, and like I say, hopefully we can go all the way and get it done.
Appreciate your time, Woots. Thanks for talking to us.
Cheers, thank you.